Most of you have been asking me to make a video on how to write a professional CV for healthcare assistant. So in today's video, I'm going to be making a video on that, how to write a professional CV for a care job. And I'm going to be telling you guys what is needed to be in the CV and what's not needed to be in the CV. And I'm also going to be sharing with you guys an example of a CV, of a care assistant CV in the UK, what it looks like. If it looks like what is going to interest you, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share.
You'll be living your good life. Catch a glimpse from the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see now.
Hello everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Chidera. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Thank you for supporting your girl. I really do appreciate. So on my channel, I talk about my life here in the UK, what's happening around me, and I share information. So in today's video, I'm going to be responding to so many questions. Some of you on Instagram, some of you have sending message on Instagram. To be honest, it's difficult to respond to everybody, and I'm also busy, you know. But I'm going to try my best to be responding to as many people as I can. So that's just the truth. But today's video, we're going to talk about the CV, how to write a professional CV for healthcare assistant job here in the UK. So I'm going to be explaining to you guys what's needed to be in the CV and what it looks like. I'm going to show you guys example of a CV for healthcare job too. So number one, most of us back home, I don't know, to be honest, but I feel like it's still the same thing, but not really the same thing. This time around, we don't want you to start talking too much long story. For example, obviously, if you're starting your CV, you're going to start with your name, address, phone number, and email. Yeah, but some people used to put age. Number one, remove that age. Nobody care about how old you are. It's different if they ask you how old, maybe later when your interview, that's different. But most times they don't even ask because they don't really care about your age. You already know that you should not. This job role is for people above 18. So if you're under 18, there's no point of you applying. So no need of putting your age. So number one is your profile. Your profile is your personal statement. That is the main thing. The first line, that's the first thing you're going to put on your CV. And that one, you don't have to write too much long story, because when you start writing too much story, to be honest, that's when they don't read it. But when it's short and simple, go straight to the point on your profile statement. Personal statement is the profile. That's the what you write on the first, you know, after your name, address, and all of that. That's what you write there. So yeah, so that one needs to be very simple and straightforward. That needs to be catchy. That's where you put everything straightforward in that place. That place needs to be interesting, because once it's interesting, they want to read more. But when it's too much story, my grandfather, my grandmother, no, to be honest, they get tired and they don't read others, and then next to the CV, because they usually have lots of CV, isn't it? They have plenty of applicants. So what you do is that you need to make it really catchy and stand out. So after your personal statement, that's your profile, you go to skills. So when you go to skills, to be honest, you write what you know you're good at. Like you say, your communicative skill, ability to work under pressure. That's really important. Some of us don't know that this healthcare assistant job is not easy. Sometimes you can work under pressure, especially when a client is dying. Maybe you've not seen a dead body before, you tend to panic. That's the truth. Reliable, flexible. Say you're flexible. Maybe maybe the recruiter is wanting you, or they're beginning to like want you. They might ask you, are you flexible? You are flexible day and night, even though you're not, maybe you're not flexible anyway, but just say you're available day and night. Yes, just get the job. That's the main cocoa. That's your plan and target, isn't it? Yeah, so you're flexible, passionate, you know, stuff like that. Just add them. Anything you can add. You can still say your you can still put MS Office. That maybe if you're like computer literate, that's the bonus too. Just put anything you can. The main thing is that just go straight to the point, hit the nail, put interesting things that are catchy. Do you understand? Like I said, I will share with you guys an example of CV. So after skills, then you go to experience. So in terms of experience, to be honest, don't go and start putting experience where you've worked like 20 years ago. And anything you're putting on your CV in terms of experience, let it be anything related to health. Don't go and say like I don't know, but let it be related to health work. Anything you're putting should be related to health. Don't go and be putting, you know, long stories that's not really important, irrelevant stuff. No, because you want your CV to be simple and straightforward, something catchy. You don't want to be telling them too much story. We don't want that. So you can say, I've worked in so place this year to this year. And I feel like if you're writing a CV, don't put like 20 years ago. Already on your profile, you can just put that you've got experience so many blah, 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 on your profile. That's on your statement, isn't it? But on this time around, when you're writing your care experience, don't put maybe when you were working as a, for example, there's no point of you putting when you're working as a customer service. It's not really related to, I don't know if you understand, not related to health. Anything related to health, even if it's voluntary job, you say you work in so maybe like Red Cross. To be honest, like I'm just saying Red Cross because I just know that it's something that is everywhere. You can say I've worked with Red Cross and so here to so here. If say that's if you've got experience, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter if it's a paid experience or not. It doesn't matter, but you can still put that down there. That's your experience. After experience, then down you put education and qualification. So if you went to university, you can still put the year and there. If you went to college, you can still put it down there. But if it no go, it's still okay. I don't know if you understand. It doesn't really matter, but it's good for you to put it down there. And then under it, then you can still put your qualification. Like if you have MVQ, that's why I keep talking about this MVQ. Everybody keeps saying that without qualification. Yes, they say without qualification, but trust me, few are choosing that I don't have qualification, because obviously if I'm a recruiter, I'll definitely go for people who have qualification. You don't tell me if you don't have anything, I'll just pick you. Why? What do you have to offer? I need someone that has something to offer, someone that's done training, even if you know what you did in the training or not. But the main thing is that qualification really matters. Then you can put you have MVQ level 2 or 3 or 4, any MVQ you have, and you can say. But mind you, if you're applying for healthcare assistant job and you're a nurse, don't go and put nurse. There's no point. You're here to apply healthcare assistant job rules, so nobody care about your nurse. That your nurse, just put it aside. Just put healthcare assistant. Do you understand? And then you can start putting the places you work in, hospital, a job role, whatever, if you want to put. But don't put nurse because you're applying for healthcare assistant job role. I don't know if you understand that. Yeah. So back to what I'm saying. So in your education and qualification, you can put all of that. So after coming, I keep telling you guys to put to go for training, have small training, even if it's free training, even if you just have some qualification to list, because at the end of the day, they might still ask you to attach it with the, like the training certificate. Then you can email that to them. Yeah. So like I keep saying, please have some training. Forget people that are saying without qualification. That really matter. Any recruiter will always pick people who have qualification. Any recruiter will pick people who have qualification before going to people who don't have. That's if they are really in need of really staff. That's before they will consider you. So at least make yours stand out. Let them pick you. That's what you want. That's what you're going for. So let yours stand out. And if yours stand out, I believe you should get this job, to be honest. Yeah. So at the end of your CV, you can say references available on request. So that means if the employer or the recruiter wants you, they can send you and tell you, can we have your references? Then you can now send them the email of the references. But if they don't, there's no point. And now let's go back to summary of what we've said. Please, number one, if you're writing a CV, don't write irrelevant qualification, like things that are not really connected to what you're looking for. Like say you're going for healthcare assistant and you're saying your assistant pastor or your assistant malayalam. There's no point of you putting all those stats. It's nobody's business. It's not needed. Any qualification that is not related to what you're applying for, there's no point putting it. Number two, there's no point of you saying date of birth. Date of birth, we don't care how old you are. I've said that before. Please don't put your date of birth. It depends until they ask you, which they don't usually ask date of birth. Hobbies, and say you're singing, dancing. What? Don't put hobbies, please, on CV, on your healthcare assistant job CV. Don't put, especially if you're applying for here in the UK, please don't put hobbies. Keep your hobby to yourself. All we want is for you to talk about how you're going to take care of the client. Don't put hobbies. Don't need of putting your religion. If you're a Muslim, Christian, Hindu, you don't have religion or anything, none of you putting your religion. It's nobody's business. Please don't put all of that because it's not really important. Just go so that your CV will be just simple and unique. Don't put religion. And the last one, no need of putting your nationality. It's only based on request. Maybe when they require which country are you, then you can say, obviously when they email you and ask your country, that means they're beginning to want you. That's when you can now tell them you're from Ghana, you're from Nigeria, you're from South Africa. That's when you can now tell them where you're from. But aside from that, no need of you putting that. Please don't put all of that. And after writing your CV, just go back and read it. The spelling, the statement. You see the way I'm speaking, I might not be speaking correct English. Ignore that one. When you finish writing your CV, go back. If possible, give it to somebody that that is very good with English. let the person help you go through it again, understand any punctuation mark, full stop. The person should help you and correct it. Yes, so that's why I say ignore this English. When writing your CV, let it be professional, neat, and understanding. Check spellings. Check spellings very, very well. Very, very important. So now let me show you guys example of healthcare assistant CV here in the UK, what it looks like. So guys, this is an example of a CV of healthcare assistant CV. It might not be really clear, but it at least is manageable. You can see it says your full name, address, phone number, and email address. So when writing your name, after writing your name, email address, please, when writing your phone number, wherever you are, if you're in Nigeria for example, always put +23, is it +234 or 23, I don't know. Always put the, is it zip code or what's it called? I don't know, I can't remember. But always put that number, that plus whatever there, wherever you are, always put that number just in case if they don't know your country, at least they can contact you. Put your email. You can see what I said about personal statement. Personal statement should be your first, and it has to be catchy, simple, and nice. No need of you writing long story about history of people you've taken care of. No, you can see what that's there. You can see the simple statement there. How many lines? It's just few, a bit 4 lines. You can see this personal statements. Dedicated and conscientious care worker with 5 years experience in health and care sector, provides essential assistance for elderly and those unable to carry out their daily tasks independently. Support, encourage the number one priority when dealing with a variety of clients in a vast range of needs. A compassionate and patient approach encourages trust and ensures that client dignity is maintained at all times. You can see that very simple, straightforward, and hits the point. That's what I'm trying to say. When writing yours, just go straight to the point. You don't have to use this one. You can use your own grammar or your own English or your own whatever key points, but just make it simple and straightforward. You can make yours simple too. So let's go to the next. It says skills, your skills. It says diploma in health and social care, 5 years experience in nursing homes and domestic care, calm, caring, supportive, excellent communication skills, flexible. You see, when you're writing yours, you can put your own. You can say you're patient, ability to work under pressure, like the things I say, flexible, all of that. You can put that in your own. So you can see on this CV, there's another interesting thing that's in there. It says clean driving license and owned vehicle. That's just in case if the recruiter, they want people that has vehicle, obviously they'll pick this person. That's just it. That's just it about your CV. You need to go hit it straight to the point, give them what they want to hear in a short and simple sentence, not too much long story. That's just it. Okay, employment history. Employment history, like I said, you don't have to write anything that's not related to health. Anything you're putting down, it has to be related to health. Don't go and be putting things that are not related to health. Please, you need to be related to health. You can see healthcare provider. You can see where he has worked. He put his line of duty, the things he is doing as healthcare, where he worked. But you don't really have to put that if you don't want to put, your duties. If you don't want to put it, you don't have to put it. But if you put it, it's still good. You can say you've worked in so place, date to date, duties, providing everyday care to the client in their own homes or in a care home, wherever place you work. I don't know, wherever place you work. And if it's charity organization, you can be saying in the community, charity work. I think they usually go round. You can just say that. You just, stuff like that. You write all the dates, the duties, and all of that. Just simple. Like I said, if you don't want to put the duties, it's still not bad. It's still okay. Just write the dates and everything. And then let's go next. So now we're in education and qualification. So after writing, if you went to university, you can write your university name, the year. If you went to college, you write your college name and name. And now this is when the MVQ follow. That's why I keep saying MVQ, MVQ, MVQ. Even if you did not do MVQ, there are other related courses that are related to the other courses you can still do. RQF is still the same thing as MVQ. It's still the same level. You can do some trainings. I shared with you guys some few trainings I did. You can see the trainings are even here. Infection and prevention control, food and safety requirement. I did all this training, and which I shared in my previous video, my certificate on all of that. So if you do all this training just to boost your CV, nothing more. Honestly, people keep saying that no need of qualification. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's needed. Just try and have some few ones that you need to add. It's just to boost the CV, to make your own CV stand out. I don't think it's possible for them to I don't think they will ignore people who have the qualification and go for people who don't have any qualification. I know some person might be lucky though, but I will always advise people to go for, even if it's free training. Get the certificate, add it in your CV. When they say, can you forward us your certificate, then you forward them the certificate. Join Red Cross, do this little training. They really matter. It's helped a lot, trust me. You can see, and you can write reference available on request. You don't have to put the reference, and then when they email you, can you send us your email, your reference, and you can send that. So that's just it, honestly speaking. And I wish you guys good luck for those of you who are still, wanting to apply for this February. Hopefully, finger crossed for you guys. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video. I believe this video should help you write your own CV. And if you do find this video informative, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any question, don't forget to leave it on the comment below. I'm going to try my best and respond, and also make a video on your request. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Bye.